And welcome here to TalkFCB, and welcome back to the channel here today, guys. And before we do get into all of the pre-match talk, that is going to be coming up so soon there. Barça against Mallorca, returning to club football this weekend. But before that, I did just want to bring you an update on this story right here, because this is the big story on the front of Mundo Deportivo this morning, and it's all surrounding the potential renewal of Ousmane Dembélé. Because already apparently there's a real feeling within the club that this is something that they want to address, and very soon indeed. Joan Laporta, he's very keen to get down to business, get down to these negotiations as a matter of urgency. And I think it's pretty clear why. You look at it right now, Dembélé only signed a short-term deal really back in the summer. It was a 2-year deal taking him up until 2024. But of course in that deal, there's quite a cheap release clause, I feel. It's been reported at around 50 million euros. Other reports say that may actually be 100 million. But what we do know is that Barça would only receive 50 million of that. There is reports that say that if it was 100 million, Dembélé himself would be entitled to the other half of that clause. And I think what's very clear right now is Barça want to get this situation addressed and resolved as quickly as possible. Because obviously, the quicker that you can get this done and the earlier that you can get into these negotiations, the more likely it is that we avoid any unnecessary drama. You think about the kind of situation that we got into before with Dembélé. I'm thinking, of course, about his agent too. That was all very much at the last minute. Things were dragging on. The clock was counting down. All of that kind of stuff. We want to avoid that. So what I would try and do personally here is work as closely as possible with Dembélé, speaking to him, getting Xavi involved. We all know about their very special relationship, and I would actually try and keep Moussa Sissoko out of the way, in the background, for as long as you possibly can, until you get down to the really final details here. We know that Dembélé is enjoying his football under Xavi. We know that he loves the city of Barcelona, that he feels so comfortable here. He spoke about that only recently, and I just think right now it would be best for everybody involved. Let's keep this going. We spoke about this a few days ago with Dembélé. Let's keep building and stay on the path that we're currently on. Dembélé is in great form, showing some really good signs. He's feeling good. He's got his life together. Everything is good for him right now. And let's keep this going. Let's continue this feeling. And I hope we can get something wrapped up as soon as possible so that we can move on together in the long term. And I do want to know right now your early thoughts on these rumours, guys. Would you like to see Dembélé renew? Is this a decision now that we should be making as soon as possible? And let me know all of your feelings in the comments down below. Like I said here, just a story that I did want to address before we get in to the big match action this weekend. I will see you on the channel very soon for sure. But until next time, as always, Visca, El Barça.